soul is the divine element that resides within us. It is the source to our deepest meaning and is the driving force behind our individual existence. Greetings, honorable judges, fellow contestants, and others. There was a time where I did not take care of my soul well. Instead of focusing on taking care of my soul, I focused on my gadgets. I focused on everything else other than my soul. I never, not even once, realized that my soul needed to be focused on too. Because of this, I became very self-centered. There was a time where me and my friends had a group project to do. I felt as if I was the best out of them all. I felt superior, and I wasn't satisfied with my friend's work because it did not reach my standards. My friend's work was actually really good, but because I was self-centered and did not focus on taking care of my soul, I thought that it wasn't enough. I told my mom about this and she noticed my unusual behavior. She then asked me, "Have you ever took care of your soul?" I replied and said no. Before going to bed, my mom told me a story that absolutely changed my life. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a king who had 4 wives. The king grew very ill and was on his deathbed. Because he was scared of going to the afterlife alone, he asked his 4th wife to go with him. The king loved and spoiled his 4th wife the most. From jewelry to dresses, the king would do anything for his 4th wife. However, his 4th wife replied, "I can't do that, I'm sorry," and just walked away. The king then asked his 3rd wife, whom he was most proud of, to go with him. The king would show his 3rd wife to everyone in the kingdom. However, his 3rd wife replied, "I love my life too much, so I can't do that. I will also remarry after your death. I'm sorry," and walked away. The king then asked his 2nd wife, whom was always there for him in times of need. And yet again, his 2nd wife replied, "I can't do that. I'm sorry, but I will arrange your funeral and go there." Suddenly, a faint voice called out to the king. That faint voice turned out to be the king's 1st wife, whom he cared for the least. His 1st wife said, "I will go with you wherever you go, even if it is to the afterlife." The king felt guilty for always neglecting his 1st wife, but he also felt thankful that she would go with him. The lesson that we can learn from this story is that we are all like the king. We all have 4 wives too. The 4th wife represents our body. Although we like to embellish our bodies with outfits and jewelries, our bodies can't follow us to the afterlife. The 3rd wife represents our possessions. We depend on our possessions for satisfaction and entertainment, but our possessions also can't follow us to the afterlife, and will probably have another owner once we're gone. The 2nd wife represents our family and friends. Our trusted family and friends will always be there for us in times of need, but the farthest they could go is to the funeral. And lastly, the 1st wife represents our soul. No matter where we go or where we are, our soul sticks to us for a lifetime, although we don't really take care of it sometimes. In conclusion, cherish your soul. Your soul is your most faithful friend. However, we should also take care of our bodies, our possessions, and our family and friends as much as we take care of our soul. All of these things are important in our lives. So I hope everyone here will take care of all of these things well and never leave one of them out.